Okay, let's get going. I don't know, I'm just kind of like trying to find a baseline face, I guess. Yeah, we can work with you. Wow, what a guy. I'm creating a base sim to be saved and reused. Come on. But I guess this can also be sort of like an intro. I'm not a professional by any sense. I'm only doing this because I hate hearing my voice. I hate hearing my voice when I'm by myself, in my house. I just don't like to hear myself talk. And I really need to get over that, I guess. I want to get over that. I want to be able to, do presentations, and phone calls or record voice messages or whatever without being appalled by the sound of my own voice. And I guess the secondary purpose of this is that I just left a job of 3.5 years, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I literally got married 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of at a crossroads. And I've just been alone a lot, at my house, trying to figure things out. Applying for jobs, and I do work. It's just part-time, and so I'm not used to having this much time on my hands. And it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I guess maybe I'm a bit lonely. And being silent all day is not great for you, I guess. So, 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe? I don't know. I want to make a big bulky dude, Oh yeah, some big giant shoulders. Hell yeah. Okay. Um, let's make him fucking hairy. Oh god. Yeah, just like a big hairy dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like that's too much. Maybe that? I don't know. Um, I guess that so it doesn't peek through his shirts too much. This feels so silly to like be talking out loud by myself. Um, but you know, here we are. So maybe let's make him look a little more normal. He doesn't need to be having fucking six pack. Like let's be real about him. He does need a caboose though. Like I feel like that's pretty important. Like if you don't have a dump truck in the back, like what are you even doing? Because you know it's really funny putting pants on the dudes when they have dump trucks because they don't like they don't lay they lay differently. I don't know how to describe it. It's fucking weird. um Sorry, I feel like I'm swearing. I don't usually swear this much. I think I'm just not used to, you know what, I'm used to being on call when I'm talking on the computer. Okay, do you see this? This is stupid. Like, what are you talking about? You gotta have a dump truck. Oh, oh. Fucking dumpy. Alright, anyways, I feel like he maybe can just, I feel like that's a pretty good sized tush. These are not his pants that he's wearing. I refuse. Um, let's think about, who are you, buddy? What's your vibe? Should we let's let the aspiration create the man here. I mean, I did do like a base face that's like pretty conventionally attractive. Um, I feel like maybe even a little tall, dark, and handsome face, one might say. But by his purpose, I'm gonna say that his he's gonna be our 5-star property owner because all he's going to be doing really, uh or I don't know, he's just, no, okay, property owner is, I'm gonna stick with my first one, my first go. uh oh, I don't know, oh fuck, oh my god, okay, no, I need to stop double like second guessing myself. So if he's gonna be a property owner, like he we're gonna try and make him not like a piece of shit, right? He's gonna be ambitious, absolute legend. Um, let's make him generous. If he's a property owner and he's generous, maybe he'll like not suck a ton, but we'll see. And then he likes books. He's a reader. Okay, now we have like a picture of who he is. We have an idea of his vibe. And I like to have an idea of his vibe before I put clothes on him. I do feel like maybe we want to adjust all this real fast. I feel like he has really good structure. I feel like I want to widen his face and like, I don't know. I like a round face. Like, I don't know. I think it's sweet. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. His neck is thick. Thicky boy. That's cute. I feel like his nose is almost like too harsh for his face. Maybe like a, oh, that was not what I was going for. I do like a, I think I like a larger nose on his face. I think it looks cute. Maybe less point, but I do like a soft, you know, like you see how like the bridge of the nose is a little softer there. I do like that. Do. Okay. See, I don't know. I'm not hugely loving the end of his nose. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, I feel like that's a really small nose. Maybe I could just doop, doop. I could like go up. I do like it sugar on him. Maybe I just kinda doop. No, that's not quite right. No, okay, now his nostrils are like comically large. Um, they just, it's not that they're comically large, it's just they don't fit his face. I don't hate that, but I do think it needs to be bigger for his face. I think that bridge is too flat. See, now I'm getting really picky. He kind of looks like Noakon. I think Noakon's really, like, a pretty man, so. Okay. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that vibe. I'm just gonna repeat myself a lot. That seems to be the thing that I'm doing, so that's pretty cool. I give him glasses. No, those are not. Those are not good. Oh, okay. I don't actually. I don't actually hate those. I do think I think I kind of like these. Um, get them. Ooh, little fancy schmancy situation. Um, okay. I kind of like the darker. Uh, I don't know. Maybe that's. No, I like them. Okay. That's stupid. That's not happening. Um, oh my god, I never completed my thought earlier. The reason I think I'm swearing so much is because whenever I'm online with my friends who are really, you know, my wife's friends who I've adopted, um, or who have adopted me, really. And I'm getting a little dangly earring. That's really funny. Anyways, and so I think I like want to be cool around them, and they swear, and I don't swear during the day because I work with kids. I'm a nanny, although I'm, you know, possibly switching paths at this time, but we'll see. And I get online with them, and they're all like swearing, and I want to be cool. I think I just start, you know, trying to like seem older or cooler by swearing more, which I don't think is like great, but it just sort of makes sense. I want to fit in, you know. My biggest pet peeve. Sorry, I don't know if you can tell. I've got ADHD, um, and it's really showing through right now. But what I was gonna say is that my biggest pet peeve is when people. This it sounds so stupid, but my biggest pet peeve is when people make Sims and they put shoes on their feet, like boots or whatever, and they don't add socks. And I know that it doesn't actually matter, and they're not actually like feeling anything, but something about it, I don't know. If I was a sim and I was being created, I would want someone to put socks on me. Um, yes, I know it's ridiculous. Yes, I know that they're not real, but I can't help myself. So, I don't know. I cannot help empathize with the sim that I'm creating. I am not one of those people who like drowns by Simpson pools. Um, Not to say anything bad about the people who do, like, for real, to each their own. But I can't stomach it. So, wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. So the reason that I'm like, I really like these shoes on him, and like a loafer situation. You know, you can see how he's shaping up. But your shoes and your belt, they gotta match. You know, that might be dumb, but as we can tell, as you might be able to tell, I get fixated on stupid things. So here we are. Let's try and find something that's closer to that belt color. That's not horrible. I hate the black laces. You know, if you're gonna wear a brown belt, you can't be popping off with black shoes, or like a lot of black on your shoes. That's a personal, not a personal, that's like a, I don't even know where that came from. Who said that, you know, you can't wear like brown and black together? I guess it looks less fancy, official, put together. Because I feel like if you match your belt and your shoes, it's like people are like, oh yeah, you coordinated that. You didn't just like pick your shit up. You coordinated that. Which is kind of cute. Okay, these are closer, but they make, some of these shoes just make their feet look really small. And you know what I've decided is that I'm just gonna do the shoes that I originally thought I was gonna do, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm okay with the belt and the shoes not matching. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Look at him and his little accessories. Okay. And I'm a sucker for the, you know, formal full body suit. What can I say? I feel like, ooh, pop it with a little color. I feel like he's a tan suit guy. I don't know. Something about him really does give tan suit energy. I really like this suit from Life and Death. Very much. It's so dapper. It's so cute. Big fan. That's salmon. I'm not into that so much. Why don't they have like a tan suit in base game? Oh, I guess there's literally two other suits right there. You know, but that's just not a pretty, like, this is the only tan suit in base game. That's ridiculous. That's actually just ridiculous. All right. We're hitting up with the, is it growing together? All right. Oh, get together. Okay. And the other thing that I have that's kind of stupid is I like to, you know, have some continuity with, like, our shoes. You know, if Buddy is wearing a pair of shoes that could be worn on multiple days, he's gonna be wearing it. And I don't know. Just feel like we gotta. Ooh, oh, you know what he needs? Not a necklace. Shit, I'm in the wrong section. He needs a watch. Put a little ice on his wrist. Little silver watch. Yeah, no, this is the wrong side. Thank you, Pookie. You're not gonna be able to see it unless he like brings his hand up. But I actually don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it at all. But I think that it just feels necessary. Oh, you know what? I should give him a watch here too. I might as well. Because, you know, you never know when he's gonna feel like he needs to see the time. So I just give him his watch. Oh, cutie patootie. What a bro. Okay. sorry, not gonna keep that. He's gonna wear something comfy because that's just the dude we're working with. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's so good. No, but but what if? No. Ugh, he's such a handsome little guy. I don't know. I have to start thinking about like a name for him. He does kind of give like a Ronald energy, you know? Yeah, that seems right. And then let's give him like a little track pant. Like he wouldn't wear a full track suit, but he's gonna be wearing a track pant, you know? And I do really like that base game track pant, so I think it just falls really well, and like the ruffling around the edge is really nice. Okay, yeah, what a legend. And you know what we're doing? You know what we're adding? We're adding socks. Oh shit, I didn't add socks to his. Oh my god, literally crucify me. Yes, he's wearing Argyle socks. I think that's what those are called. They might not be. I don't know. But he's gonna be wearing socks. I don't need it to be brown anymore. That was just a situation. Okay. A little bit. I feel like. I feel like when I'm selecting shoes, I'm like selecting a personality trait. I think he's a red shoe, like a red sneaker dude. And you know what? In the hot weather, he's wearing a red sneaker. Oh, and he's gonna go to sleep, and he's gonna wear something cutesy. Because I said so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is just superb. I'm a big fan, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that to him, but I did like it. Oh, and these base game pants are my favorite. Yeah, he's a stripy dude. I'm not putting slippers on him. I know, but I'm not a slipper person, and all of my Sims must only have traits that I possess. So, obviously, if our Sims are not just a direct reflection of ourselves in some way, or if we can't like cast ourselves onto our Sims, like what are we even doing? Projection is really important, I think. Especially in like a life sim game. Being able to like that's the thing that people love so much about the Sims, I think, is that you can project yourself onto them if you want to. Like if I decided to make myself in the Sims, I could. Like it might not be exact, but it could be close enough where, you know, it's something. Like it feels like a approximation of myself. Um, and that's a really important thing for this game to have. Like the ability to approximate yourself is why people love The Sims, I think. Approximate like the people in our lives, and then to be like completely honest, then to be able to control them, make choices for them, decide how they act, you know. Oh yeah, he's wearing a life jacket to the beach. What cutie. And I don't think that's necessarily like I know that sounds like weird, but we have to be able to like do shit like this so that we don't, so we can understand the world around us, I guess. And maybe I'm like completely wrong, and I'm the only person who has to be able to approximate life in The Sims, or have the ability to approximate life in The Sims. Uh, I don't know. I feel like we'd all be lying if we said that we hadn't at least tried once to make, you know, the people in our lives in The Sims. You know? I'm kind of struggling. I don't know. I'm a bit worried that I sound crazy. And I guess I'm hoping that I can deal with that. Like, the whole point of me doing this is to accept a level of vulnerability and allow that to exist. I'm not good at that. And I want to be better. Like, I want to be a person who talks about their problems and, like, just talks about things consistently as they come up and doesn't allow them to become problems in my life. You know, I like, I think it's super hard because in what I do for work, you know, I'm always telling my kids that I work with that, like, their feelings are valid, and in however they show up, that's just how they've shown up, and there's not a judgment on feelings. It's what you do with them. That's the thing that gets judgment. And I guess I have created this expectation, or have had this expectation created for myself, that it's the feeling itself that's the thing to be judged. It's the feeling itself to be ashamed of. Which really just makes me guilty all the time. Like, feel like I've done something wrong all the time for what is natural. Uh, Something that, like, I would never ever expect from anyone else in the world. I expect of myself, which is to not feel. And I don't know if anything makes any sense, any of this at all. But I guess it doesn't really matter, because the point of this is not for it to be seen. And I really don't think it's going to be seen, which is fantastic, wonderful. That's the goal. My goal, I guess, is to not have anyone see it. I can't prevent anyone from seeing it, but I'm doing the brave thing, I guess, and putting it out anyways. Anyways, sorry. No, not sorry. Thank you for listening to my yapping, if you did. Trying to say sorry less. Ronald Huffman. Could anything be better? This is Ronald. He's the guy that I've now created to be able to start a new world and do some building for this channel, I guess. So, welcome to the world, Ronald Huffman.